Hey, how's it going guys? It's CK here and welcome back to my channel for the first video of 2016. I hope you all had a fantastic new year and you didn't get too shit-faced. But anyway, for the first video I thought we may as well do a GTA 5 2016 DLC wish list. I've done one of these a while back, but I kind of want to update it now, considering the fact that Rockstar actually have granted a couple of things that were in that video, including the Shelby Cobra that came in, and also kind of like mansions slash Hollywood Hills. Alrighty then, let's kick this thing off with the little things right now, because I'm going to be saving the cars till the end, because there is a lot of them. Now, I wanted to think of things which not a lot of people have mentioned before, and we're going to be talking about like clothes first and masks. So I was thinking, just like the hipster DLC update which brought in all of the masks, like the Vanoss mask, the Louis Caliber mask, you're going to have to name them after the GTA 5 YouTubers now, seriously, because they became their synonyms, if you know what I mean. I cannot say that word, so forgive me guys. But without that DLC, we wouldn't have Mr. Swagged Out Raccoon, and if you're brand new to the channel and you're thinking, who's Mr. Swagged Out Raccoon? He's the raccoon driving this Mustang, man. He is the legend of GTA 5. He is a true player. Oh yes he is, but anyway. I would love to see some more animal slash cartoony masks come in. For example, a panda. Rockstar, it's a must. I am one, so yeah. Give me a panda, cartoonish one. If it was based on my logo, I would give you £5, seriously. Also, a tiger one would be pretty cool as well. I'm trying to think what else would be good. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what sort of cartoony animal mask would you like to see? I'm trying to think what, a chicken one, that would be pretty funny. I know Buys would like that. I know he's a chicken, so definitely for that. So yeah, Rockstar, more animal masks. Now this is one I can guarantee which no other YouTuber has actually talked about yet. Kind of like cosplay clothing, if you know what I mean. For example, if you go to like Comic-Con and stuff, you'll see everyone dressed up as like Deadpool, Superman, like anime characters and stuff. So I'm just thinking that, how about like anime costumes and etc, etc. That would be so cool just to see people running around in like Superman based clothes and Batman based clothes. A Deadpool one would be freaking hysterical, especially with the new movie coming out soon. And also, one which I know a lot of you guys, especially on my channel, will be clawing for. You'll see what that pun means in a little minute. How about a fursuit? Seriously, I know this might be a little controversial with some people and that, but yana yana yana, I don't give a shit. Everyone who's who they are, right, okay. So yeah, a fursuit would be pretty good because this kind of ties in with the animal masks. Because if you think about it, if you had like Mr. Swagged Out Raccoon and then you actually had like a raccoon suit with the tail and the design and everything, that would be insane. That would be so much fun. It would be a right laugh as well, wouldn't it? This is all that my suggestions are for, right? It's a laugh, seriously, especially with the clothes. That is what games are for, man. I don't know why people take it so seriously these days, especially on subjects like these. It's for a laugh, man. So imagine if you see like a full-grown raccoon running around the streets of Los Santos, or a blooming panda or something like that. That would be insane. So I know it's kind of like not Just Cause 3, Saints Row 3, something along them lines. That'd be pretty funny, but actually have tails on them, because they didn't actually have tails on them. So let me know what you make of that in the comment section below, guys. I know not everyone is into that sort of thing, but yeah, I would love it. I really would love it, and it would stand out. Now moving on to something that a lot of people actually have been asking for, it is casinos and clubs. For example, the Bahama Mamas Club, I was trying to remember the name of that there. The Bahama Mamas Club was actually leaked, if you know what I mean, a while back. I think it was last year. You can actually get into the club. So that just shows you that Rockstar are hopefully planning on doing something like that. I would love to have a big like night out with some of you guys in GTA, getting absolutely crunk up in the club, man. In the club. So yeah, it'd be a hell of a lot of fun if they brought that in. Many selfies would be taken of us getting absolutely shit-faced. So yeah, definitely add clubs in. And although I'm not a big fan of gambling, casinos would be quite fun to do as well. Just go in and you can even win even more money on it. That would be insane. And it would be really cool. This is just an idea. I don't think I've heard anyone say this before. If there was like, I'm bringing like a Test Drive Unlimited 2 style of vibe in here. If there was a car to win, that'd be insane. If it was like a T20 or something on like a rotating plinth in the actual casino, and it says you could win this car. How much fun would that be to actually try and win that? Seriously, give us something to actually work towards. You'd be super lucky if you actually won it. So that's just my idea for casinos and clubs. The cars. Now I've split them into little individual categories, guys. First off, we're starting with the JDM cars. One of my favourite categories of cars, and I'm sure it is for you guys as well. Now, there's not many Japanese domestic market style cars out there in GTA 5 at the moment. Some of the best has to be the LG RH8, aka the Nissan GTR, and I think that's plainly it. Well, the Warrener is kind of like a Volvo 242 Turbo mixed with a 2000 GTR, but we need more GDM cars, man, we really do. But first off is the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. I'm sure you all knew this was coming. We definitely need this. It is an utter legend thanks to Fast and Furious and everything. Then another Fast and Furious legend, the Toyota Supra. Now that would be interesting to see because the Bravado Verlier, the back end of it kind of looks like the brand new Toyota FT1. A couple of you guys actually mentioned that in the comments, but I would personally like to see a proper Toyota Supra base car. And then another couple of JDM icons include the Nissan 240SX. As you can probably tell right now, I am a Nissan guy, or Nissan if you come from America. I don't really know how you pronounce it, but me in Scotland, I say Nissan. So the Nissan 240SX, the Mazda RX-7 Spirit R, that would be very cool if we can get like a Veil side body kit for it. Hans RX-7 much? Hans RX-7. I wonder if you know Harley drifting GTA. And also to cap off the GDM cars, the Nissan 370Z. That'll be a very, very cool body style to actually see in the game. Nice swoopy curvy lines and everything. So that was the GDM cars, guys. Moving on to kind of like a classic style segment here. So first off, I want to see a DeLorean base car in the game. Now I'm pretty sure you can get it through mods and everything, but for the people that aren't great at modding or haven't got it on the PC version, I must admit I am crap at modding. That's why I don't see any mod videos from me. I just try and make the best original content from the best original cars in the game. But yeah, these cars, these would be brilliant, seriously. So Rockstar, if you are watching, then listen up, and if you guys could tweet this video to them, that would be fan-dabby-dozy. You guys would be amazing if you done that. So yeah, as I said, the DeLorean is a timeless classic, Back to the Future and everything. It would be brilliant if that came in. I would really love to see the classic Mini Cooper. I mean, we've only really got one tiny car right now, which is the Panto. So we kind of need more small cars just for fun, because some of these small cars can be just as fun as like the big supercars in the game, like the Progen T20. The Panto, I've had a blast in that little thing. You can drift it around like crazy because it is rear-wheel drive, and you can get out of very sticky situations as well, can't you? Also, the classic Fiat 500 as well, and the Peel P50. Now, I know you can get this as a mod on GTA, but like I just says, for the people that don't use mods or not on the PC version, it'd be great to have a little three-wheeled car in this game, especially of that size. Now, I've mentioned this style of car before. It is amphibious cars. Now, if you don't know what an amphibious car is, it is a car that can drive both on land and on water. Now, you may know about this if you've watched Top Gear. They've done numerous amphibious car challenges over the years, especially with the big camper van, which Richard drove, and the Triumph Herald, which James drove, and I think it was a Toyota, yeah, a Toyota pickup truck that Jeremy drove. But the car that I would love to see, this might be taking it a little bit too ambitious here, but I would love to see the James Bond Lotus Esprit, kind of like a car based on that, because if you've watched that movie, you will know it is actually a submarine as well. Now, there is submarines in the game, but no one really uses them anymore, so this could bring more life into the underwater scene, because I was hyped as hell when GTA came out to explore the depths of the underwater and stuff. Yeah, there's a few dead bodies down there and everything as Easter eggs. Yeah, there's UFOs and stuff, but you just don't get this sense of adventure with the actual submarines because they're slow as piss. They are slow as piss. As much as I love them, they are slow, man. So injecting life into the underwater scene through a James Bond style car would be epic, seriously. Where you could drive it on land and pretend you're Sean Connery, and you could drive it under the water, which is it's so cool, seriously. That is probably one of my most hyped things. So Rockstar, make that happen, please. Now, another category of car that I would much appreciate if it came into this game, I've been saying it so many times, it's unreal, proper rally-based cars. Now, the closest thing we've got to that right now is the Coil Brawler, which is actually based on a Local Motors rally fighter. That is probably the most off-roady, sporty vehicle. The Sand King is pretty sporty as well, right? That is a dedicated off-roader, but I'm talking about kind of sporty, smallish, proper rally cars here. For example, a Subaru Impreza WRX STI based car would be good, a Lancia Stratos for like the classic's sake, an Audi Quattro, a Land Rover Defender, and even a sporting version of like trucks. You know, like the 2017 Ford Raptor. That would be amazing as well, because the Sand King, that would be so cool if we had like an RS version or like an Evo version of that. That would be insane. Moving on to the muscle cars. Now this is a category of car which we have been getting quite a few of over the past couple of DLCs, meaning the Festive Surprise 2015 and the Executives and Other Criminals DLC. For example, we've got the Declasse Tampa, very cool car, is on the top of my cool list for GTA 5. The Declasse Mamba, which is based on the Shelby Cobra 427, which I asked for. And also a couple of other ones thrown in there as well, like the Imponte Nightshade, kind of based on a 1960s style Chevrolet Camaro and Pontiac Firebird. But these are the muscle cars I would love to see. The first one, my personal favourite of all time, the 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda. Oh man, this thing is gorgeous, it is a badass, it is just America written all over. It is amazing, seriously. If you've seen it in Fast 7, you know that it looks goddamn sexy in black. Number 2 is the Hellcat twins, meaning the Challenger Hellcat and the Charger Hellcat. Now, there's already a Charger based car in the game, which is the Buffalo S. So if we had like a Buffalo RS or something, which might hint at a Hellcat or something, what could Rockstar actually call that? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. What would GTA's variant of a Hellcat be called? Bloomin' the ice dog or something? The ice dog, the ice wolf. Oh my god, that needs to happen. The ice wolf. Yes! Or I could say it, for my personal preference, something to do with a panda. That'd be great if they incorporated a panda in that. The hot panda! Yes! Ha 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 ha! But anyway, having them two in there as well would be great, because the Gauntlet is pretty good as well. It is kind of like a Challenger based car, but to have like bigger updated versions of them, that would be insane. Now the next one is kind of following on with that as well. An updated Dominator to try and make it look like the Shelby GT350R. I mean, when this thing was revealed, everyone, their jaws just dropped. Seriously. I mean, they only made around about 40 of them, I believe. Maybe a little bit less than that in 2015. They are making more, but they're only doing it yearly, around about the same number. So it's a very rare car indeed, and I would love Rockstar to incorporate it into this game. And if you guys have any other muscle cars that you would like to see, let me know in the comment section below. It's not my biggest category of cars, but I do love them to bits. So lastly, we're going to be moving on to the cars that I have been requesting like mad ever since GTA 5 came out. Starting with the Eagle Speedster. You guys knew this was going to be in there. If you're a big fan of me and you've been on the channel for long enough, you will definitely know this is one of my favourite cars of all time. And if you don't know what this thing is, it's actually a modern interpretation of the Jaguar E-Type. We all know how legendary that car was, and this thing just amps it up to a whole new level. It's a lot more deeper in terms of bodywork than the Jaguar E-Type. It's actually got a lower sloped windscreen, and the interior, Oh my god, it's crisis material. Everything about this car is crisis material, especially the noise. It's like a Spitfire, man. It's so cool looking. Next up is the Lexus LFA. I mean, this would probably be the best sounding car if it came into GTA. Especially, this is the thing here, Rockstar. If you're going to bring in an LFA based car, bring the retractable spoiler. That is a must. That is one of the highlights of an LFA. And I would love for you to actually do like an update of the game with all the cars with retractable spoilers that don't work. For example, the Bugatti Veyron, aka the Adder, that actually has a retractable spoiler in real life, and it'd be great to see that in the game. And also, the next two cars that I'm going to mention have retractable spoilers. The Koenigsegg Regera and the Hennessy Venom GT. Now, in Forza 6 and the Forza series, I've never seen the Hennessy Venom GT with a proper functional retractable spoiler, even though it does have it in real life, so that kind of sucks. But it'd be great to have like a Hennessy Venom based car, because the Voltic, even though it's electric, right, that is essentially the bodywork that you're going to need for a Hennessy Venom GT, because that is based on a Lotus Elise, kind of mixed with a Tesla Roadster, kind of mixed with that. But all they really need to do is extend that, make it a lot more wider in terms of wheel arches, fit a big flappy spoiler on there as well, and just give it the power of God. Give it the power of God, man. But the Regera is actually, I think it's a hybrid or an electric car. I'm pretty sure it's a hybrid, but it's only got one gear. One gear with around about 1500 horsepower, maybe a bit more than that. So yeah, it's a bonkers thing. I would love to see them cars come in. And just on the last little front here, new rims, please. Can we get updated rims? That'd be fantastic. So anyway, guys, this DLC wish list has been on for long enough. Let me know in the comment section below, do you agree with me? Do you like to see some of the things I have mentioned come into the game? And as I said before, tweet this video to Rockstar to actually let them know and have a bigger chance of getting these things into the game. I would be very, very hyped if the fursuits come in, seriously. That'd be a hell of a lot of fun. Especially if there was a panda one, definitely. And also the cars that I mentioned, that'd be fantastic. I just want to drive around in a Lexus LFA style car with that V10 just blasting, man. That'd be insane. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, guys, then a like would be much appreciated. Just lets me know that you are supporting the videos. You guys would be freaking fantastic if you did do that, my friend. You would be fantastic. And yeah, subscribe to me if you want to see some more GTA content and any other racing game out there as well. But I will see you later on, guys. Thank you so much for watching. From me, Mr. Swagged Out Raccoon, who is randomly drifting around in a quarry. I don't remember doing this, but anyway, I'll see you next time. Peace.